Ni hao. uh, it's glad to see you all in Taipei. So I'm really excited to introduce you to Nodit. And I think most of you guys never heard of Nodit before. So I'm gonna give you a quick brief of our product. So what is Nodit? Nodit is a full stack Web3 developer platform. Um, so we provide high performance Web3 data APIs, real-time webhooks, um, data stream, and enterprise grade nodes infrastructure for seamless blockchain access. We support 12 chains from major event chains like Ethereum, Base, Optimism, Arbitrum, and also we support non-event chains as well. And we are expanding support to more ecosystem as well. So I'm gonna show you 4 key features of Nodit that you can use at this hackathon. So let's get started with Elastic Node. This is kind of a fully managed blockchain node infrastructure. So it means we are like a node provider service. So you can access to blockchain nodes with our RPC endpoints. So no setup and no maintenance is required. And you know, when you interact with nodes, blockchain nodes, the performance is really important, right? So our product ensures low latency, high throughput processing with an optimized load balancing. So you can get quick responses of from our nodes as well. And we support multiple event chains like Ethereum, Base, and other event chains. So let me give you a quick demo. So when you first sign up for Nodit console, you can see the first project is created already. And under the networks tab, you can see all the lists of chains that we are supporting. And these are connected automatically when you create a project. Under the dashboard tab, you can find the API key. So with this API key, you can access to any chains we are supporting. And you can do a quick test in our developer documents. So maybe this is one of the most you're gonna use for the JSON-RPC methods. So let's copy and paste your API key into the header like this. And you can change the network you want to use. But I'm going to keep it with Ethereum mainnet for this demo. And you can change the parameter values, but I'm going to keep the default value so that I can get the logs data of latest block. So you can get this kind of data using our RPC endpoints. And also you can get the metrics data from our console. So you can select the targeting network and you can get this kind of data. And also you can monitor the request logs on the left menu. So you can get all the API calls logs that you made in the past. So next up is Web3 Data API. So sometimes you need more complex data, the structured data, not only the raw data. So if you want to get useful data from the blockchain node, you have to process and convert it into the useful data. But Web3 Data API simplifies this process for giving you the ready to use data. So we pre-indexed and pre-process the on-chain data, and it supports the multiple event chains as well. With this API, you can get the token balances or token transfer events, or you can get the transaction histories for analytics. So let me show you how it works. So in our developer documents, you can find the list of Web3 data APIs as well. So, but each chain supports different APIs. So before using it, please make sure to this API covered your targeting chains. So I'm going to use this get tokens owned by accounts API for demo to get the data, to get the token balance data by owned by a specific account. And I set it as I set the with count value as true, so that you can get the total number of token balances as well. And also, you can monitor this API calls through our console as well, so that you can reduce the debugging time, because you don't have enough time to build in this short-term hackathon. This will be the good features for using it. And as you can see, this account owns over 6,000 tokens. But if you're using Node APIs to get this data, you have to make a 6,361 API calls to get this kind of data. But with our Web3 Data API, you can get this data in a single API call. And we also support a push-based notification feature, which is called a Webhook. So instead of polling, you can get notified in real time. And we are supporting a predefined webhook event type, so you can get the useful data you want to use by these kind of event types. So with this feature, you can monitor new transactions and token transfers and other events as well. So let me show you how to use it. In our console, you can find the webhook menu on the left side here. Let's create one. And you can select the network that you want to use. And also there are a bunch of predefined event types here. And also you have to input your webhook server URL to get response from our webhook. So I'm going to use webhook.site for testing now. I'm going to copy the URL of this webhook server and paste it into here and set the required condition parameters here. And let's create a button. There we go. We just created a webhook for block period. It means you can get the block data every time the new block has been generated. So you can get the block data with this event type. And there's another option to get the real-time data. This is a data stream. So you can subscribe to the live blockchain events like blocks, transactions, or your custom contract events. But the different thing is you have to maintain the person connection for receiving this kind of continuous updates. And we also support the predefined event types for this feature as well. So you can monitor these kind of things as well. So there is a quick guide to use our stream feature as well. Please scroll all the way down to the stream. You can find the stream quick start guide here. And you can follow this step by step. Then you can configure your environment setup. Also, there is a example code to run this one. I'm going to copy this one and paste it into my file. And let's change the required field as that I want to use. And also you have to paste your API key into this parameter as well. And select the protocol, network, then save it. Okay, let's run this script. Then it will give you the subscription ID, and then we subscribe the block period as I did for the webhook as well. So you can get the blockchain data like this. So both are the good options to get real-time data. So you can try out yourself as I did. So please scan our console to sign up and try it out. And also there is a bunch of the tutorials and the guides for using our product. In the meantime, do you have any questions for our key features that I showed? Oh, okay. So key difference between webhook and stream. So for if you're using the webhook, you have to build your webhook servers to get the response from our webhook. And if you're using the data stream, you have to maintain the connections to get the data updates. That's the main difference. Okay. And let's talk about the money, the price. So we have two tracks. So one is the DFs on base, and the other one is multi-chain DFs. So let's break them down. For the base track, so here's what you need. Of course, you have to build on the base chain. It doesn't matter you're going to use mainnet or testnet, but I recommend you to use a testnet because we're not going to give you the real ETH, real tokens for mainnet. So you can get the faucet for the testnet. And you have to use at least 2 Nodit tools. And we will judge based on practical usefulness, creativity, and innovations. And we want to see how well you're gonna integrate our features into your project. And your DM must for the multi-chain track, your DM must support at least 2 even compatible chains. We are supporting Ethereum, Base, Arbitrum, Optimism, Polygon, and Kaya for even chains. Please use them. And for this track, you can use at least one Nodit tool. And we'll be looking for how effective your motion integration is and how innovative your um, data utilization is, and originality and depth of node integration as well. So I'll be um, I'll be in our booth for this hackathon period. So if you have any questions, please um, come over to us, or if you cannot find us, please contact us with these 3 channels. So, and if you have any questions after this hackathon, you can leave your questions through our developer documents. There is a Q&A sections, so feel free to use them. And let me show you how to add our notebook on Discord. When you scan this QR code, maybe you can get, sorry. Mm, when you scan your when you scan QR code, you can get this kind of page. So please add your please add our Notipod and sorry author, authorize this one. Sorry, it's hard to pronounce for me. And you can DM to our Notipod like this. So if you want to get the quick help, then please use this Notipod. Okay, and let's get back to. So that's it from me. So if you have any questions, please come over to our booth, and I wish you luck. You're gonna win any uh, any tracks or main tracks, and happy hacking. Thank you.